walking his dog. And I guess somebody decided that they wanted to take him out.
But first, the family of an Atlanta man is mourning after someone shot and killed him while he was walking his dog. Tonight, police are trying to search for that killer. That's where we start tonight on News Edge at 11. I'm Christine Spiro.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Tom Haynes. Cops say the shooters also took the victim's dog. Tonight, 44-year-old J.R. Harris's family has turned to Fox 5 to get the word out in hopes the police can track down the killer.
News Edge reporter Rob DiRienzo is live at APD headquarters for us tonight. And Rob, such a heartbreaking couple days for this family.
Hey there, guys. Good evening to you both. Yeah, it's been an incredibly hard couple days for J.R. Harris's family with just so much unknown tonight. Still at large, his alleged killer and his beloved dog, Tequila.
J.R. loved dogs. And he said, this is Tequila. She gonna be in our family forever.
Cops say it was a group of people who attacked 44-year-old J.R. Harris as he walked Tequila around Mitchell Street in southwest Atlanta Monday night. Someone shot Harris before snatching the dog.
There's no words. He was loved. He was a kind and gentle man. He didn't harm anybody.
Harris's mom says the next morning she got a knock on her door she'll never forget. The cops told her what happened to her son.
Just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I think I'm still in shock a little bit, like I'm gonna wake up and it's a dream.
On Wednesday, Harris's family returned to the crime scene to hand out flyers in hopes someone with a conscience will come forward.
All I hear is that laugh. That laugh is definitely gonna be missed. So we really are here right now, and we're seeking for anyone who can tell us anything.
On top of the $2,000 reward from Atlanta Crime Stoppers, the family says they've raised another $5,000 for anyone with information that will lead to the killer's capture.
All he was doing when he did get killed was walking his dog. That's all. And evidently someone just seemed like, they wanted to take something that they did not have.
The family says Harris was a total dog lover. He got Tequila, the pit bull, about 4 months ago. With his death, they hope they can at least bring her home.
If you can bring that dog back to my family, we would be so ever grateful. We would be so ever grateful. Even if you just drop her off in a cage in front of the police station, we would be so ever grateful to have a piece of him still with us.
You guys can hear that pain in that family's voice tonight. Now back out here live outside Atlanta Police Headquarters. I did speak with detectives a little while ago. They say, unfortunately, there isn't any big development to report tonight, but they are renewing their call. Anyone with information to call Atlanta Crime Stoppers. That number is 404-577-TIPS. Again, 404-577-TIPS. And police say you can remain anonymous. Live outside Atlanta Police Headquarters, Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, as you say, Rob, your heart just breaks for that family. We hope that they get the answers and the justice that they're looking for, Rob. Thanks.
Happening right now, family and friends of a man who was killed while just walking his dog are gathering together for a vigil in his memory. It comes as police are still looking for potential witnesses. Take a look at these surveillance photos right here. See if you recognize either of these people. These photos were taken Monday night around 8 o'clock on Mitchell Street near Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard. Police say a group targeted 44-year-old Samuel Harris, also known as JR, shot him to death and then stole his dog, whose name is Tequila. Well, this morning, 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn spoke with Harris's wife of 15 years over the phone, and she described him as a family man with a calm spirit, and she says she doesn't know why someone would do this.
I can't see someone being so inhumane that you would just take someone's life for a dog. So I'm trying to find a different motive because I know you just didn't take my husband's life for a dog.
An online fundraiser has been set up to seek justice for his death. It will go toward a reward for information to help find whoever's responsible. We have a link to that on our story on 11alive.com.
Good morning. Today is Sunday. It is February the 11th. The year is 2024. Interesting story. A young man out walking his dog in Atlanta on Mitchell Street. I think, if I'm correct, I was going to look up the exact address. I don't know I'm a little confused. I don't know if he was exactly in the West End or in the Bluff. For some reason, I can't look it up on his phone because his phone is attached to his computer and it go crazy all of a sudden. I thought I disconnected this shit, but it just keeps connecting. I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Every time I come to this computer, this phone connects to this fucking computer. And I need to turn that off. I'm like, why is it doing this? I've turned off this, turned off that, and it's still connecting for some odd reason. This is weird. I think, if I'm correct, this incident took place near the Bluff or in the West End. Those neighborhoods kind of intersect any damn way. So you might as well say Southwest Atlanta. If that's, But you're out walking your dog, minding your business, and along comes some heathens who decide to shoot you multiple times and rob you of your dog and maybe his wallet or cell phone or whoever else they took. But they took a damn dog. This man lost his life over his pet while walking his dog in the neighborhood. I live out here in Smoke Rise now, and I've been desiring to get back into the city. And I keep looking in areas like the Bluff and various other neighborhoods because long term, I think those homes will be worth a lot of money as they continue to clean them niggas up out of Niggerville. But when I see stories like this, it's very frightening to me because, he's just out walking his dog. And we've seen this happen multiple times here in Atlanta in various neighborhoods where someone's walking the dog and they end up getting killed and their pet stolen, which is the most ridiculous thing. You gonna kill somebody over a fucking dog. It's just... So yeah, out here where I live at, ain't nothing like that going on, y'all. Seriously, it's just not happening. This is a very quiet neighborhood, residential neighborhood. We have no apartments, no people walking the street, no cars barely coming by. I can sit on this front porch and count the cars that come by in a day. Most of the time, most of the traffic that's coming in and out of this neighborhood are people, landscapers, or Amazon delivery trucks, or the post office, or FedEx dropping off packages. They get drop off shit over here all day long at these houses. I even see most of my neighbors get their groceries dropped off. I have not participated in that service. Which is another thing I need to do, because I do want to learn how to do that grocery shopping online. I just haven't done it. I just go up to Kroger and get what I need. But it would be nice to have that stuff. To replace my order at night, and the next one is here. My coffee here. I need to do this. I need to learn how to do that. And I'm like, y'all might say, oh, it's as simple as a few clicks in the mouse. Yeah, but I don't know about the size I'm getting, the weight of it. It's kind of like you at the grocery store, you can pick the large. You see the containers online, you're kind of trying to guess. And some of you might have gotten very good at grocery shopping online. I just have not done it. Yeah, but this man lost his life. A 40-year-old man lost his life over a fucking dog, his pet. And so every time I drive into the city, and I had to go downtown a day ago to take care of something. As soon as I get inside 285, I start seeing the homeless people. The closer I get downtown, you see the people walking. I remember what I did. I had to go meet a client, and we decided to meet on Ponce at the Publix next to the Majestic. Those of you who know where the Majestic restaurant is on Ponce, there's a Publix right there. So the midway point was we met there because he had to go to the airport. So I said, I'll meet you there. And as I'm pulling in off Ponce, about to pull into the Publix parking lot, I saw somebody I recognized walking down the street scratching his head. I said, wow. I saw a guy I personally knew, looking crazy as hell, walking down the street. I looked, and for a brief second, I started to stop and say something to him, very brief. But I kept looking, I realized, okay, this man is crazy. Something was very off the way he was dressed, his clothes, his appearance, hair wild. I said, oh, that's him. You meet somebody years ago, you have an attraction to him, but you might be too afraid to approach the person. But this was one of those people. I'd see him, I'd nod, I'd say hello. He was a very attractive guy. But I knew then that he was on drugs, or using drugs, or dabbling in drugs. He was stumbling down Ponce looking up. So anyway, I'm saying all this is because as much as I like the area that I live in. It's a little bit far from a lot of stuff that I like to do. I mean, I go to the gym in the city. I'm kind of commuting back and forth a couple of times a week to do the stuff that I'm doing. There's a gym out here, I just can't stand it. Too many teenagers at that gym up the street. And besides, I like going to the gym that I go to now at a Lifetime at Phipps Plaza. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a drive, but I do like that gym. But every time I think about moving back into the city, I think about the shootings at these high rises, these shootings and killings in these neighborhoods. This particular shooting about this dog kind of stood out to me because this is an exact same area that my friend Solomon was shot and killed at. If I'm correct, it happened right near there. My friend Solomon is a very good friend of mine, and he was shot and killed maybe about 2 years ago, maybe going on 3 years now, 2 or 3 years now, maybe 2 years. I think it happened. I think he was shot. I think it was in 2022. In that same area. And this man was shot at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening while walking his damn dog. I would tell anybody, y'all better be careful out there. You know, there's an element of society in Niggerville. They don't care about your life. They don't care about my life. They're trying to steal a fucking dog. They're even more concerned about keeping that dog alive than that man that they shot dead. And I hope they catch them niggas. I hope they catch those niggas. I do. So I'm seriously rethinking the sale of this house and moving back into the city, because where can you stay safely in the city? And I know it may sound crazy. There are certain areas that are safe in the city, West Midtown being one of them. I'm not a fan of West Midtown. I keep going over there looking at real estate. I just don't like West Midtown. I've never cared for it. But for some reason, I do like the Grove Park neighborhood. And I do like the Bluff because it's a little bit more centrally located. But both those areas are dangerous. And I'm looking at some really nice property over there. And I'm just thinking, damn, do I really want to, risk my life going back into these hood rat-ass neighborhoods, betting that the neighborhoods will turn around, and they will turn around one day. I'm positive that they are turning around as we speak. The Bluff has come a long motherfucking way. That's the only reason why I'm looking. I have a few associates who live over in the Bluff, and they have built some spectacular homes, compounds, I might say, gates and all this stuff. Out here, I was thinking about doing I don't have a fence out here, or electric gate, or any of that type of stuff here. There's no need. It's just a quiet residential neighborhood. I may just have to stay put for a little while. I don't know. I mean, I put a lot of money into this house. I would like to cash out on it, but then the question is, where would I go? And I know I don't want to be trapped in one of them high rises with these ignorant ass niggas and them high ass association fees and all that shit. So I struck that out of the bay. I would love to have stayed in one of them places, but I'm not doing that. I can't do it. I'd have to be in a house with a gate in the garage. These niggas crazy. You can't even walk your damn dogs. Walk your dog without risking getting shot and killed by these ignorant ass niggas out here, these deadly niggas. This is insane. Be careful, y'all. I have a friend right now. He's constantly in the streets at nighttime. Every time I speak to him, he's at 12, 1 o'clock, I'm going out. I'm like, why? This man is 40-something years of age. Sit your ass down. And I repeatedly warned him. I said, okay, you don't get it. If you're going to go out, why don't you go out earlier in the evening? 5, 6, 7. Go then. So you can be home by midnight. More people are out. There's lots of stuff to do at that time. But he always venturing out at 12, 1 o'clock at night. Always. I say, okay, you're going to run into a problem. Oh, you always being negative. I said, listen, you have been repeatedly warned. And then the areas that he's going into, these clubs that he's going to, I'm like, dude, you going there this time of night? I said, okay. He said, that's when it's just getting started. I'm like, nigga, you won't catch me going there. He said, you wouldn't come there? I said, hell fucking no, I would not go there. Earlier in the day? Yeah. This time of night? No. And it's like nighttime, the city changes around here. But do y'all want to do? I know a lot of y'all like to venture out at nighttime. I'm not about to get in no car and drive from here, Smoke Rise, Georgia, to Atlanta, downtown Atlanta at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. That ain't happening. I'm not doing it. I'm going to lay my ass up in bed. Now, if you want to do something earlier with me, about 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm cool with that. Because I'll make sure I'm going to be here by midnight. Really about 11, 12, I'm going to be here at the house. But he keeps venturing out, and he goes into these rough areas. He's from Florida, so I guess that's to be expected. And it ain't for me. But grown folks gonna do what grown people want to do. Back in the day when I went out in Atlanta, it was safe. I didn't have any issues to be concerned about. We live in a whole nother world now. You got a lot of bad apples that have flooded into the city of Atlanta. You got a lot of desperate niggas here. There is a huge divide between the haves and the ain't got shit in this city. You got the haves, the have-nots, and they ain't got shit. Them ain't got shit ones you show better watch their ass because they gonna kill your ass over a fucking dog. Now what are they gonna do with this dog? They didn't kidnap the dog. I hope that guy had some type of chip in that damn dog. They didn't kidnap. You know, I do know they have a dog collars that you can put a Apple tag on there. You can put that on the dog now. But this man lost his life over a fucking dog. He's not the only one. I don't know why this phone is attached. I'm going to have to figure this shit out because I need to get this thing unattached from this computer. I know she's going to call back. Anyway, this man lost his life over a fucking dog. Over a dog. A mutt. I would have gave him damn dog. He probably didn't want to give up his pet. And I bet you these probably some teenagers. They're probably 15, 16, 17 years of age. We're going to steal his dog. Yeah, man, what interests a nigga mind to do some of the ignorant ass shit that they do? But welcome to Niggerville, y'all. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that trek back to Niggerville. I just don't know about that. These niggas, I mean, it's just every time I get close to thinking about something like that, it ain't working. Well, I'm going to conclude this video because this phone's going to be beep. I've got to figure out some way to disconnect this damn phone from this computer. I don't know why it keeps me connecting to this fucking computer every time I sit here. But I'm going to figure this out. Anyway, today is Sunday. It's February 11th. The year is 2024. I'm going to conclude this video because I don't want to, because eventually this thing's going to make this video go haywire and I need to stop it now and try to figure out a way to disconnect this fucking computer from this damn thing. I don't know why it's... But anyway, today is Sunday, February 11th. The year is 2024. I'm out. And there's another video I'm going to do in a few minutes. Let me disconnect this thing, disconnect it before this thing goes haywire. I'm out. Bye.